Hi guys, so first things first, yes, my hair is pink. We tried to put red streaks in and it just kind of like bled through into the blonde streaks and created multicolored hair. So you want to know what the other hilarious thing is? I have this huge window open and there's hardly any light coming through at all. The camera might make it look like there's light, but there's barely any lighting in this room at all. So anyway, I'm going to review a few products here today. So this might be either a long video or two videos or multi-parts. I don't know. I like to talk a lot because I know that you think that my voice is annoying and I love annoying people. Just kidding. So anyway, a lot of it is going to be E.L.F. products. There's going to be a few other brands, but most of it is E.L.F. Also on the eyeshadow departments, I'm going to be trying them out on 3 different types of eyeshadow primer, so maybe you guys can tell a difference. Oh, and sorry about my disgusting nails. Disgusting? What's disgusting? My disgusting nails, they need redone. So anyway, I have different primers. One is an E.L.F. eye primer, the other is LA Colors, and this one came from eBay, so I'm not sure if it's actually a real brand, but I've also had it for a while. And this is Eyeshadow Magic Primer. I don't even know if you'll be able to see that on the front camera, but this primer, even though I've had it for a while, I still have quite a bit of product in here. I've had it for maybe like 2 years. I don't know if you're even supposed to be using it that long. Probably not. Just so you know, you probably shouldn't use eyeshadow primer that long. But I just like bacteria, I guess. It's actually kind of gross now that I think about it. But anyway, if you want to purchase this new and actually use it, not as long as I have, this is great eyeshadow primer. So I wanted to test out these 3 different ones. I've also heard that the E.L.F. eye primer is really good, so we're going to test the eyeshadows out on these 3 different eye primers. Oh, I found a quarter. So here's all the stuff, a quick look of what I'm going to be doing. I have some baby wipes to wipe off everything, and then I have a few products in here. Like I said, this is either going to be a really long video or it's going to be multiple parts. But I'm going to show you guys some of the E.L.F. baked eyeshadows that I got in that Walmart gift set for 50% off, and then one cream eyeshadow, which is a Maybelline New York color tattoo. Everybody loves the color tattoos, so I wanted to get one. And then some E.L.F. matte lip color, an E.L.F. lipstick, the E.L.F. lip exfoliator, because that's just one of their top selling products. And then also their Flawless Finish Foundation with SPF 15 and oil free. Their concealer and highlighter duo, and then some of E.L.F. lip balm, and also face primer. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so this is probably going to really suck because the lighting in here really sucks, but we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. I'm going to try to do some pictures with maybe the flash on after showing you guys the products, and maybe that'll help you see it. Maybe not. I don't know, but we're going to start out with the face stuff. So here we have the E.L.F. Mineral Face Primer, and this is in Tone Correcting Green. This is a really creamy-like texture, and it says it fills in fine lines and creates a flawless finish. And this is for just prepping your skin and kind of priming it before putting on foundation. But if you're going to put this into a makeup bag, be kind of careful because this top comes off really easy. But it does have pump application, and I love pump application for anything, so that's really cool. It does get a little bit messy if you're not too careful with it, and if you don't want a whole lot, you need to like really lightly press down. So I'm going to kind of show you the color of it and show you it by itself, and then put the foundation on by itself and over the primer so maybe you can see here. So anyway, like I said, this is really like, somebody said it was like a mousse texture. Kind of felt like mousse. I don't know. We're going to see here. I'm just going to put it on like right there. It's not really, it's almost like, it's creamy, but it's really thin at the same time. It's not super thick. It's definitely like, I don't know, lotiony feeling kind of. And then somebody said that it leaves a green tint on your skin. And I kind of noticed that sometimes in certain lightings, but then I always kept wondering if it's just because I don't really like blend it out a whole lot. But if you're putting your foundation on over this anyway, that green tone should go away to begin with. So there it is on my hand, and I don't really see a green tone. The lighting does suck in here. Let me try to put the flash on and see if that helps. Okay, I don't know if the flash on the camera helps, like, at all. But anyway, it's right here. So, let me get a clean finger here. Baby wipe. So here is the foundation. This is the E.L.F. Flawless Finish Foundation, and it has SPF 15, and it says it's oil-free. And I really like the packaging on this. The way that the glass, or whatever it is made, it looks really like, I don't know, super pretty. This is also a pump application, and mine is a mess, but I got this in the color Porcelain, and all you do is just find your skin tone. So here is where I applied that face primer, so I'm going to do like a pump right here without any face primer, and then some right here with face primer. And I'm not using any type of brush. This is all just with my fingers, so I don't know if like a brush would make a huge difference. Wow, that one little bit actually gave me way too much foundation. Okay, so here's the foundation with the face primer. And I don't know if you can tell, but it seems like the little like cracks in my skin, it doesn't feel like it really filled those lines in. Like it kind of feels like, well, I know with this foundation, it's actually a decent foundation, but if you don't watch what you're doing, it can get really cakey on the skin, especially if you have large pores like I do. So let's try to rub it in over here without that face primer and kind of see what it looks like by itself. So I don't know if you can really tell a huge difference, but here is the side of the face primer, and then up here is the side without. And like I said, it kind of looks like it went into the cracks of my skin a lot. Because, well, but there you go. It did blend in really nicely though. And the skin tone, excuse me, definitely matches my skin tone. I can't really like tell that there's a lot of foundation on my hand. Like I applied quite a bit, and I can't really tell that I did that. So here's the other face product I wanted to show you guys, and this is the E.L.F. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter Duo. So with this, and then I got this in medium/glow. I don't know, I guess it's like the lightest color. But I'm also going to test this with and without that face primer underneath, just to see again how well that does. So we're going to go ahead and reapply that face primer on this side. I did wipe everything off, so this is squeaky clean once again. Blend this throughout pretty evenly right here. Okay, so from about here to here on my hand is all face primer. So here is the concealer side. And it's on this little brush, just like a lip gloss brush. So we're going to do a swipe up here and a swipe down here. And I'll go ahead and do like 2 swipes on each side. And then try to blend that through. So here's that concealer right here with the face primer, and then right here without. And as you can see, hopefully, that concealer does have a bit of like a shine to it. It's not exactly super sparkly, but it definitely is a sheen involved. So if you don't really like sheen with that concealer, I would kind of be careful, because the more you apply, the more sheen's going to be added. And then on top of the highlighter, because I know the highlight has a bit of glitter in it. I don't know if you can tell just by looking, but I can definitely see some glitter in that. But it's not like your face ends up like a disco ball. So for my under eye, and I have a lot of dark circle like issues, it definitely helps conceal my dark circles. I do kind of have to apply a little bit more than what I'd like, but it definitely works. And this right here, I think was $3, maybe $6. And I know these two things were $6. So that's not very expensive at all. Actually, I think this was $3. So we're going to go ahead and wipe this clean once again, and then we will use the face primer with and without underneath that highlighter, and we'll see the highlighter. So again, adding that mineral face primer, and I totally added way too much, so that's going to take me a minute to blend through here. So once again, from about here to here is that face primer, and we're going to go ahead and test out the highlighter half of this duo. And it comes again like this lip gloss type thing, and it's white. So we're going to do a couple swipes here without the face primer, and then a couple swipes here on the side with the face primer. And then this one definitely has a bit of a glitter to it. So like I said, if you don't really like that sparkly sheen stuff, you might not want this. I, however, actually love this highlighter and concealer duo. They work very well for me. So on the camera, because I have the flashlight on, there's definitely a lot of glitter going on, but I promise you guys, your face does not look like a disco ball. After using this highlighter, it's actually not that super glittery, but it does, like I said, add some glitter and sheen to your face, so if you like that, that's wonderful. If not, you might want to try a different highlighter. But there's with the face primer and there's without, and I feel like with the face primer, I don't know if it's hard to tell. It looks like there's a lot of glitter on my hands, but I promise there's not. But with the face primer, I do feel like it helps brighten it up a little bit more. Like I said, I don't know if you can tell that on camera, but in person, I can definitely tell that with the face primer, it's just a lot brighter than what it would be up here. Sorry.